All right, team. So this is going to be a tutorial video on how to use the Desmotech website and how to take that data, put it into a CSV, and then put that through the analyzer and then into our master data files. This is going to be specifically for the familiarization data. I'm going to make another video on the exercise trials or the damaging trials. Pretty much the same procedure. I'm just going to keep them separate to make this video shorter and that video shorter, so that you can use each one for its respective data analysis. So how we're going to begin? You're going to open up the master data file. So we see here I have a master data file. We're going to open both of these websites. So this is the Desmotech website. We're going to get that one open. And this is the analyzer website. We're going to get that one open. So we should have two files that are two tabs that are open that look like this. Okay. So for the username and password, the username is going to be awells. Awells. And the password is capital ISO1. ISO1. So we're going to log in. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to click specifically on our users, and we're going to use whatever user we're trying to analyze. So we'll know the user, we'll know the time point, whatever that might be. So to do that, let's say we'll start with this one. We'll click on sessions, and then we'll go into whatever time point specifically matches up with our individual. So we'll know, okay, this is familiarization 1, this is familiarization 2, this is familiarization 3, so on and so forth. So you'll know which one of these coincides based on the date and the time. So we'll click View Graphic. And then, as you can see here, we have our SQuAT protocols. So the first thing we'll need to do to double check is just to make sure that there's 6 in each of these. And you don't have to do this. You can do this in the next step, actually. What we really want to do here is we want to get a CSV file. So we're going to hit CSV. We're going to download this. You can put this in your downloads folder, wherever you want. All right, we're going to hit save, and we're going to leave it as the name that it was. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to pull up our analysis website. So we have our analysis website here. We're going to go where that download was. We're going to grab that file and we're going to drag it into the browser, and it's going to load, and then we're going to have the data output here. And now this is where we specifically need to check what the number of reps and sets are. So you need to make sure that there's 3 sets here and that there's 6 reps per set. Sometimes this will be wrong. If this is wrong, you need to let me know, and we need to take that data file, we need to send it off to Desmotech so that they can fix it. But every time you do this, double check to make sure that there are 3 sets and that there's 6 repetitions per set. Now, the next thing you're going to do is we're actually just going to copy and paste all this data. So we're going to take all this data, we're going to copy it, and then we're going to go to our familiarization SQuAT protocol template, which is right here. Go to a familiarization SQuAT protocol template, and we are going to right-click up here, and we are going to match destination formatting. So you have to do this one, otherwise it'll mess up the formatting. You click that, right? It'll change all of these. I just done this, so these didn't change. But effectively, it will change all these values, and then we're done with this step. Now, the next thing you need to do is you need to grab these values right here. Let's say this is for familiarization 1, right? Grab all these values right here, these power values. You're going to hit copy, and then we're going to pull up our master data file. So here's the master data file. We're going to go into our familiarization SQuAT power. Now, we had said that this is familiarization 1 for participant 1. So we're going to go here, we're going to right click, and we're going to paste values. Make sure that you are pasting values, otherwise, once again, it'll mess up the formatting of the data sheet. So paste values, then they are in there, and they are already formatted us for later data analysis. Now, we need to put the force in. So we're going to go back to our digestible data from the Desmotech website, and we're going to highlight all of the force data values. Again, we're going to copy. Then we go back to our master data file, click on the FAM SQuAT force tab. Now make sure you're putting the power in the power and the force in the force. As you go back and forth and you're doing this over and over again, you'll probably have a tendency to mess it up a few times and to put the wrong thing into the wrong folder. An easy way to check once you paste the values again is that the force values are all going to be around the 200 to 300 area, and the power values are all going to be close to 1,000, 2,000, much more, right? So again, make sure we are pasting the power values into the power tab, and we are pasting the force values into the force tab, and then we are done. Now, let's say we need to do another one. Let's say that was familiarization 1, and we need to do familiarization 2. We go back to the website. We can click back within our user. We can say, okay, I think this is the familiarization 2 time point. View graphic, CSV, download the CSV. Go into your file explorer. Go into your file explorer, grab the file, drag and drop it in here, and then we get another output. And again, check 1, 2, 3 sets, 6, 6, 6, exactly what we need, 6 repetitions per set. I'm going to copy that, bring it into our templates. Again, right click, master destination theme. You see all these values down here changed. So we'd be taking this, and we would be copying this, going to our master data file, and we'd be posting this in the FAM2 slot. So you see here, and again, make sure we just copy the power values. So make sure we're in the power tab. We're going to right click, paste values, right? And then we go back, and then we go back, grab our force values, highlight, copy, click on the force tab, right click values. So make sure we are right clicking and make sure we are pasting the values here. And then we could do this for familiarization 3, or we could do this for familiarization 1, for participant 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. So essentially that's the entire procedure of how you get the data from the website into the master data sheet. You're just going to be regurgitating and redoing this process over and over and over for the familiarization data. I'm going to post the other video here about how you do this for the squat protocol for the exercise trials itself. It's going to be pretty much the exact same thing, just going to look a little bit different. So I'll do that for you guys next.